Hello you guys, it is Wasp Spray back again with another video. Today's video is a little bit different than what I normally do, but some people were kind of asking me for something like this. I don't know how good of an explanation this is going to be, but I'm going to try to explain to you guys what Monster Jam kind of is, what it's all about to me at least, and maybe why I like it. So here we go. Monster Jam is auto racing basically, with trucks with very large wheels, monster trucks. I'm sure you guys know what those are. There's different drivers, there's different trucks, there's different racing teams. Now, most drivers are going to stay in the same truck. If the truck changes, usually the driver changes. And also, Monster Jam has got two major components: the racing and the freestyle. Now, the racing is basically what it sounds like. There's a couple different styles of tracks. Ovals, there's straightaways with turns, things like that. It's going to be a shorter race than, say, your like a NASCAR or something like that. Usually these races last between, I'd say about 15 and 40 seconds, something like that. And shorter races, which means closer races. Oh, my cat's in the background knocking things over. That's what he does. So, shorter races and closer races. I really like the races in Monster Jam because my attention span is very, very short. It is not very long, and these races are short races, and yeah, I mean, they're close races, they're fun to watch, and they're short, and they work in a tournament bracket. Basically, they qualify. Number one qualifier goes against the last qualifier, and it's a racing bracket for that night. And they go down all the way until they get to two trucks left. Those two race, whoever wins is the champions, and they get a trophy. Really cool. Usually there's jumping involved in these races, jumping over stacks of cars, jumps over dirt, things like that. I'm going to put a link in the description here of a cool racing track. I'll find something. I'll throw it in the description. Click on that link. You can see a race. Very cool, very fun. And seeing it live, there's nothing like that. Now, the second part of Monster Jam is going to be the freestyle. The freestyle is basically, I want to say, doing tricks or, doing jumps, trying to do the sickest air, the sickest crash, and the sickest save. Saves are going to be where it looks like you crash, but you actually end up on all fours. Those aren't usually really planned for. Just kind of you land wrong and you start flipping over, and at that point is when you start trying to get her back on all fours using the throttle or braking, whatever means it takes to try to get you back on all four wheels. Freestyle is most people's favorite thing in Monster Jam. I love freestyle, but I like racing just about as much. Huge air, and when I say huge air, I'm talking, I don't know what I'm talking. 40 feet up, probably at least. I mean, these trucks go high and far. And it is amazing to see how high and far these trucks can go, the damage these trucks can take and keep going, and how crazy some of these drivers are to do these on a stunt-like jumps and air and land it. It is a lot of fun. It is a good family event. I don't have a family like kids. I have me and my wife, an extended family, but a lot of people bring their kids to it. I just go myself. There's people that like it all the way from the age of probably 5 or 6. Well, my nephew's 4. He loves Monster Jam, all the way up to the age of 60 or 70. It's a huge group of fans. The fans are very, very loyal. And another thing that's really cool about Monster Jam, I feel like I'm jumping around here, but another thing that's cool about Monster Jam is the drivers. I feel it's, the one entertainment thing that they are doing it for the people. Before every Monster Jam show, there's a pit party where you can go in early, meet the drivers, get your pictures with them, get autographs with them. They don't have a ton of time to sit and talk to you because there's a huge line of people waiting. You can have some short talk with them, get your picture with them. It is awesome. And then also after every event, you can get autographs. Last show I went to, I think the pit party, so the pre-event thing started at 2, so that went from 2 to 5. The drivers were signing autographs. And then at 7:30 the event started, so from 5 to 7:30 the drivers get a break. 7:30 the event starts. The event got over at about 11. Then 11 o'clock, I go up to get autographs. I leave there at about midnight. So these guys are putting in a long day, a lot of extra hours to make sure their fans know, hey, we're here for you. You know, come get pictures, come get autographs, all that stuff. So that is also really, really cool. That's a brief description of Monster Jam. I will have a freestyle in the description. The freestyle I'm going to show you is from the show that I was at. I did not tape this freestyle. I was in different seats. I was actually in row 16. I had awesome seats. You can check out my Facebook, or if anybody wants my Facebook, hit me up with a message for photos of the event that I was at. But this is somebody in the upper deck taped the freestyle of Avenger, who actually won the freestyle, and I was going nuts, man. I was in the stands, I was cheering, my wife was cheering, I was jumping out of my seat, and so I'll have a link to that freestyle in the description, and I'll find a race. I won't have any racing for the night I went, but I'll find a race, and I'll put a link to that in the description, so you can also see what the racing is like. That's all I got for you guys today. Thanks again for watching.